Hello everybody, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to Mama's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I make my OKWA OSE, and this is a peanut dip, and it's used to eat garden egg or kola nuts in Igbo land. So these are the things you need if you really want to make this. I would like to let you know that this dip is made in so many different styles, but this is the style that I use, which has always come out right for me. So today I'm going to be using some vegetable oil. This is some peanuts. I just roasted this last night, but I'm not going to use this. If you want, you can. Sometimes I blend this with my blender and then use it, but I don't have the time for that today. So I just got this peanut paste from the store. This is Nini peanut butter, and it's very good. We're going to be using some dry red pepper, crushed red pepper. I'm going to be adding some salt, Knorr cube. Here is Ehuru. It's one of the spices I'm going to be using. For this size of peanut, I'm going to be using like 4 pieces of Ehuru, not really all of them. And this here is grounded crayfish. So let's get in the kitchen and make this happen. Okay guys, I'm using my stove to roast I don't want to put it in a frying pan, so I normally just put my Ehuru on this. I'm roasting more because I'm going to use some of it for pepper soup, so I'm not going to use all this. Like I said, I'm going to be using only 4 of them. So I'm roasting it here over my stove, and I'm going to blend it after that. Make sure you don't burn it. Make sure you just roast it and turn it off when it's getting burnt. So I'm going to turn this off right now and get them out and put them in a plate. I'm going to use my dry blender to blend the Ehuru, and then I'll mix it up with the crayfish. So I told you I'm going to be using 4, and that's it there. And I'm going to add the crayfish, and this crayfish is grinded already, but because I just want it to blend with the Ehuru, so I'm going to pour it back in here. Remember, Ehuru has some very hard back. You can just take them off before you blend, or you can blend it together. It doesn't matter, it depends on your taste. So you put that right there, and then we're going to blend it together. And now I'm adding 1 Knorr cube, and I'm just going to blend it dry. So like I said in the beginning, people do this in so many different ways, and this is the way I do mine. Remember, peanut has its own oil, so you don't need a lot of oil. Why I'm saying this is because some people most people do it on cooked, but this is the way I do mine, and it's really, really good. So I'm going to turn the heat down and just let the oil get warm. And as soon as the oil gets a little bit warm, I'm going to start the process. So this oil is warm enough. I'm not going to let it get too hot. You pour your Ehuru mixture with crayfish and Knorr cube. Just pour everything into the oil this way, and you mix it up. And this is when I start putting my peanut paste. Remember, the heat is down already. I told you that peanut has its own oil, so there's oil inside this already. So you add your peanut paste. So you start mixing it. Like I said, you mix it thoroughly. See, it's all mixed up now. This doesn't really take time. To make this paste is just a piece of cake, but the outcome is so delicious. Now that we have garden egg season here, you can just make this, put in the fridge, buy as much garden egg as you want, and once in a while just give yourself some treats. Just put it in a plate and eat it with a garden egg. So now this is mixed up. I'm going to add some salt. And remember, peanuts is very sensitive with salt, and we already added a Knorr cube. So I'm going to taste first. Okay, I can still add some salt. So you add just a little bit of salt. I'm gonna show you. See, this is about half a teaspoon of salt. You don't need too much salt for this because you already have your Knorr cube inside. You see how runny it is? You may decide to leave it runny, you know, but for me, when I'm doing this, at the end of it, I always put water and that solidifies it. That's the way I like eating mine. So I'm gonna put some pepper. With pepper, you can put as much as you want, but because you really want it to be spicy. So for me, I use a whole lot of pepper for this. This is 1 spoon, 1 teaspoon, and this is another teaspoon. I want it really spicy. That's the whole excess of this. It's called OKWA OSE. That is mortar of salt, mortar of pepper. So you have to put a lot of pepper if you want it really, really spicy and good. So you keep mixing and make sure everything is mixed well. And so this is ready. This is OKWA OSE. It's ready. Well, some people like to have theirs like this, but with me, I add water because I want it to be solid. So this is what I do after getting to this stage. I put some water in it, just a little bit of water. And you're going to see the magic. The water will solidify it and it will change its color. I don't like it looking pale. I like that dark color. After the water is added, I like that dark color. Mind you, at this stage, your light should be off. When you get here, it should be off. Oops. I need more water. So basically, I've used about half a cup of water because I poured half before and I'm pouring more now. Then you keep turning it until it solidifies. I don't want this video to be too long because this actually is not so big deal. It doesn't take time to make. So you just keep turning it until it gets solid to your taste. This is the way I want it. I don't like it runny. So adding water makes it thick for me. You see it? It has thickened up. And once it gets to this stage, it's ready. See, it's very thick now. This is the consistency that I like. I don't like it runny. And by the time you put it in the fridge, it's going to be more solid after some time. And then whenever you need it, you just scoop some and put in a plate and cut up your garden egg and eat it with it.